The opinions expressed by the host and guest on this program are solely their own and do not represent the views or opinions of Blind United. We strive to provide diverse perspectives and discussions on our platform, but the opinions expressed should be understood as personal viewpoints and not reflective of Blind United as an organization.
It's time. It's time for
coffee time.
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 And here is your Coffee Time crew.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Coffee Time with Blind United. It is Wednesday, y'all, and I do have my regular Coffee Time crew with me. Carol, Pedro, good morning, y'all.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning.
Sorry, I'm a little bit late this morning for whatever reason, technical issues, but I'm here now.
Yes.
So we got two interest groups for you tonight. It's the beginning of the month, October 1st. So tonight, with the month starting today, we have AI for Beginners at 5 p.m. with the Blind United crew. Pedro, me, George, whoever. And then right after that, we got Pedro's group, Advanced Technology, at 6. So I don't know. I know you said you had a couple things you're going to be working on tonight, Pedro.
Yeah, showing a little bit of iOS 26. This iCop Scribe Me that I ran into that uses AI to describe things in live on your phone. You don't need no glasses, so come join us and check that out.
Right. We also, well, I mean, kind of leads us into today as well. So for those that are recipients of it anyway, what do they call it? AppleVis newsletter came out yesterday. And so I grabbed a few apps from within the newsletter that I found pretty interesting. And I figured I'd bring them to you guys today and present them to you and see what you think about it. And this first one is going to be about a game that's been around for a while, Home Quest, something like that. It's been around since 2020, but it's got a new update, and it's an app. It's a game for blind folks, and I don't know, it kind of reminded me a little bit of The Sims when I first started reading about it, but it's way, way, way more advanced than that. So anyway, check this out, and we'll talk about it on the other side.
Blind United crew, grab your first cup as the Coffee Time crew gets into this first article. If you're someone who enjoys relaxing yet strategic idle games, Home Quest, Idle Adventure might just be your next favorite download. Originally released on June 22, 2020, this charming mobile game blends town building, resource management, and army recruitment into a fully accessible experience. Players grow a settlement, expand their economy, and lead warriors on mythic adventures, all while enjoying a game that's been praised for its simplicity and depth. But what's got longtime fans buzzing this month is the release of the 5.0 update, which introduces a brand new chapter to the story. This isn't just a minor tweak, it's a major expansion that brings fresh content, new challenges, and a deeper dive into the world of Home Quest. Whether you're a seasoned player or just getting started, this update offers something exciting for everyone. What makes Home Quest stand out is its commitment to accessibility. The game is designed to be fully playable with voiceover, making it a rare gem in the mobile gaming world. Blind and visually impaired players can enjoy every aspect of the game without barriers, from managing resources to sending troops into battle. It's a great example of how thoughtful design can make entertainment inclusive. The new chapter adds more layers to the game's narrative, giving players a chance to explore new lands, unlock additional units, and face tougher enemies. It also introduces new economic strategies and building options, keeping the gameplay fresh and engaging. For those who've already mastered the original content, this update is a welcome challenge. Beyond the gameplay itself, Home Quest has built a loyal community of players who appreciate its relaxing pace and strategic depth. Unlike many mobile games that rely heavily on flashy graphics or fast-paced action, Home Quest invites players to think, plan, and grow at their own speed. The game's idle mechanics mean you can make progress even when you are not actively playing, which is perfect for those who enjoy checking in throughout the day without feeling pressured. The developers have also shown a strong commitment to listening to player feedback. Each update has brought meaningful improvements, and the 5.0 release is no exception. From balancing changes to new story elements, it's clear that the team behind Home Quest values its community and wants to keep the experience fresh and rewarding. And for those who haven't yet tried Home Quest, now's the perfect time. The game is free to download and offers a relaxing yet rewarding experience that's easy to pick up but hard to put down. With its latest update, Home Quest continues to prove that accessibility and quality gameplay can go hand in hand. So whether you're expanding your town, recruiting your next hero, or just enjoying the peaceful rhythm of idle strategy, Home Quest, Idle Adventure invites you to dive into a world where everyone can play. It's not just a game, it's a journey, and the newest chapter is ready for you to explore. Now back to the Coffee Time crew for their thoughts.
Well, first, I didn't get a chance to warn the Coffee Time crew this morning about the voice change.
I
I
like
was like,
it.
man, does it sound sick? What's going on?
Like she got a cold bad.
Well, I mean, now that I'm listening to it, I don't really particularly like it, but it ain't my fault. I don't know what happened. It just when I went to do it, that's the voice it gave me. So,
I
anyway,
like it.
Paul says good morning. So, good morning, Paul.
Good
Good
morning,
morning,
Paul.
Paul.
But anyway, I mean, again, these games, man. I mean, the fact that we can do these types of games, and being non-visual, right, and everything being able to relate to us through voiceover and whatnot, and what's going on, and be able to make all these different plans and do all these different things. Again, I made a reference to Sims early on. When
Yeah.
Sims came out. I mean, I still had vision, so I could still see the computer screen, and man, it was a lot of work. So, but anyway, then my vision faded away, and I kind of faded away from gaming. Period. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, this sound like this might be something that's pretty interesting. I might have to look at this one. So anyway, I don't know. You play a lot of games, Kel?
I did. When I was visual, I'd shared with you all on one of the episodes of Coffee Time where I ended up giving, my PlayStation, Xbox, Super Nintendo, all of those games away. And to know that now it's a free app that I can download and actually get back into it that is actually inclusive of me. Wow. It gives me another way to have fun. And it sounds like, some of what they offer is educational. It makes you think, it gets you involved with, just the everyday world, but you're immersed in another world, but it challenges you, it sounds like. And it sounds fun. It's something that I think I would be interested in actually downloading and playing around with it to see, how fun it could really be for me.
I mean, I hear you. I mean, like I said, this sound like mine. I might give it a shot and see
Hmm.
how much work it's going to take.
Right,
As
right.
long as it don't stress me out, get me frustrated, I'm good. So anyway, you played this one, Pedro? You heard about it? Whatever.
Um, no, but I seen another similar game that was a RPG that was able to be played by sighted individuals and visually impaired.
Mm,
I haven't heard of this one. This one sounds pretty dope. I might check it out and see. Able to play with anybody, meaning no matter if they're sighted or not, is a
yeah.
plus, you know.
Mhm. Mhm.
Right. I mean, again, it's something that a lot of people don't realize about our life, right? I mean, we got a lot of downtime. Why? Because we're always waiting on somebody else to do stuff. I mean, do stuff for us or help us with stuff or whatever. In most cases, I mean, we do as much as we can, depending on the level of our independence. But I mean, just as an example, riding around in Access, in LA, paratransit, anywhere else, whatever they call it, Lyft or whatever. They got many different names across the country, right? But
Mm.
I mean, bottom line, you can get caught up in them things, 2, 3, 4 hours riding around, and you need something to do. I mean, not only do you need a comfortable seat, which they don't give you, but but at the same time, you need something to occupy yourself while you're riding around, and this seems like it could be one of them things, you could sit around and play the game for however long it takes you to get to your destination, so I mean, I'm cool with it. I mean, they got quite a few games out there for us now that, I mean, blindfold games, got several different games that you can get for totally blind,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The
I mean, they've
RS
even,
edition.
yeah, I mean, they've even got racing games where okay, how are we going to drive a car? We can't see it. Well, check it out. It's all by sound.
Mm.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you definitely got to wear your headphones because it gives you 3D sound, and that's how you navigate around the obstacles, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, but again,
Yeah,
for
we have
like,
several. I
yeah,
could name a quick list. We have Blind Legend on iOS. You're a blind swordsman that his wife got kidnapped by the king, the evil king. And that one is interactive because you do swiping. You could block by pinching the screen. Then we have RS games, as we mentioned, that have Monopoly and Yahtzee and Blackjack and other card games
Uno
like
and
Man Against
Battleship.
Humanity. Yeah, Uno.
Dice World.
Dice World is another one that's popular. That one is able to be played by sighted and blind individuals as well. We also
Mm.
have
Oh, I didn't
Quincy's
know the sighted
Playroom.
part. Mm.
Yeah, Quincy's Playroom online. They have online games that you play through the browser and stuff. I think you could download the app on Windows as well.
Yeah. Well, I know
Yeah.
the RS games has a visual download as well for your sighted family and friends. They can
That's
play
cool.
Monopoly with you. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yeah, that's cool.
Or whatever the game you choose to play, because they got like 30 games at least in there,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. They're always adding, a couple games here and there every year. So I can't remember exactly what the number is. I know there's a lot of people in there playing. I know that.
Yeah.
So, but again, the gaming world is accessible to us. It might not be as exciting as some of the actual video games that are out there now, but I mean, but I mean, they get the job done. I mean, I'm quite sure you can find something in there you like if you like playing games. So
Mm-hmm.
check that out. I mean,
That's
and
And
it's
yeah.
free.
and
And
it
it's
sounds like,
great.
according to the article, they're constantly doing software updates to where they're adding more and making more improvements to make it even more better for us.
Mm-hmm. And they're probably adding more quests and all that. Do you always want a game that updates itself, because you sometimes be done with it? I want to know how interactive and the sound effects sound because if you're into like adventure and a little bit of action game, I suggest
Mm.
Blind Legend. They also got a zombie shooter, and this one you could kind of rotate your phone and then tap the screen where you want to shoot at, and you got to shoot these clown zombies and stuff. Oh my god, I'm blacking out the name of the
Uh,
game.
Circus Clown, is that it?
Say it again.
Circus Clown. I know. I remember a guy is actually a blind guy that came out with a game called Circus Clown or something like that.
Hmm.
Or you got
And
to shoot the clowns or the dogs too.
something like that. I'm not sure, but I mean, I know
Mm-hmm.
he's into the next level of it. The last time I paid any attention to it, they just came out with the second generation of it, but it's
Mm.
totally interactive. You know.
Totally interactive. And then Blind Legend, you get to swipe. You go through ice canyons. You go through a lake, and you go through towns, kingdoms, through a volcano. You got to be careful you don't fall into the lava, and you're blind. This thing is pretty dope, though. It's pretty dope. If you haven't played it, that's again a Blind Legend.
Yeah, so I mean, again, if you're into gaming, there's plenty of game apps out there. There's just depending on what it is you want to do. I mean, again, the even the RS games, I mean, I play mine from my Windows machine, but you can get the app on your phone. The only difference is the iOS version of it. You got to do like a bundle as far as gaming, But
Mm,
once you purchase the bundle, it's yours. You don't no subscription, none of that other kind of stuff.
mm-hmm.
You
Wow.
know, so it's all good. The last time I checked on that, the only game out of the list that you couldn't get was Scrabble.
Mm.
But other than that, you can get every other game they had. So
Also,
again,
another place where a lot of blind people do play is an Alexa, like Nighttime Manager. They have several games, and I know there'd be a lot of blind people on these quests, and they go back and forth, send each other messages and tokens and stuff like that as well. So even Alexa got some interactive games, you know.
well,
That's
I mean,
pretty
again,
cool.
they're just expanding it more and more and more for us. You know what I'm saying? And I always appreciate that. You never know what anybody's gonna like. I say the same thing about the interest group. I mean, some of these groups that we have on our list, I had no clue that they would, be successful. And here we are. I mean, people, oh, well, let's do a group on this. I'm like, okay, I ain't into that, but we'll give it a shot. And
Mm.
people, they come in and listen to it. I mean, they participate in it. That you never know what people are into. You might be into, Candy Crush or whatever. Well, that's actually a meta game, but but you get my point. I mean, you might be into a particular game, and not everybody's into that. But hey, whatever floats your boat is what I say. So, but on that note, we are at the end of this time slot, so we're going to jump into a couple of our promos, and then we'll get into the second article.
If you'd like to know more about Blind United, you can visit our website at blindunited.org. You can email us at info@blindunited.org. You can call us at 909-846-8825. You can follow us on Instagram at Blind United Interest Groups. You can follow us on X at Blind United 22. You can watch our YouTube channel, Blind United. You could join our Facebook group, Blind United Interest Groups, or you can follow our Facebook page, Blind United.
Hustling jingles, $10 a shot. Birthday beats and holiday knocks. Gotcha covered for the ones you love. Personalized joy like a custom glove. Get your jingle hot and fresh. Info at blindunited.org. $10 only, no more, no less. We make memories you can't afford. Got a catchy tune for your babe. Poppin' beats like dreams we crave. For Mama's Day or Papa's cheer, let's make smiles from ear to ear. Get your jingle hot and fresh. Info at blindunited.org. $10 only, no more, no less. We make memories you can't afford.
Well, that was just in case y'all forgot that we do still sell these jingles. I mean, again, there's always an occasion for a jingle. It doesn't, it could be your birthday, a graduation, a promotion on the job,
Halloween, Thanksgiving,
Halloween.
Christmas is coming, guys. Come on.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, a special thank you to somebody that, that's been there for you and so on and so forth. Birthday, Valentine's Day is coming up again soon.
Anniversary, if it's an
Uh,
anniversary, and if you want to really customize it, I'm down to go back and forth so we could customize these jingles. And I do customize them from the get go, but we could get really deep into it.
right, right, right. And
Mm.
you
Really
can hear
deep.
the results because that's Pedro has done the jingles for us, such as the one advertising the jingles, and then we got a couple more coming up later. Well, at least one more coming up later. But anyway, so let's jump into this next article, which is named alt text generator. I mean, it's kind of what you were saying about what you're going to be doing tonight, Pedro. This one here is an app that you can get a description of an image, create alt text for it, no matter where it's at, even a screenshot. So anyway, check this out.
Hey Blind United crew, grab your second cup as the Coffee Time crew gets into this second article. For blind and visually impaired users, navigating the visual world of digital content can be a daily challenge. From memes and screenshots to social media posts and messaging app photos, many images lack meaningful descriptions, leaving users without access to key information. That's where the new app Alt Text Generator steps in, and it's changing the game for accessibility. Available for free on iOS, Alt Text Generator uses advanced AI technology to create detailed, contextual descriptions for any image on your device. Whether it's a screenshot from your favorite app, a meme shared in a group chat, or a photo you're about to send, this app ensures that you know exactly what's in the image even when the original source doesn't provide alt text. What sets Alt Text Generator apart is its powerful integration with Apple's Shortcuts app. This means you can build custom workflows that automatically describe images from any source. Want to batch process a folder of screenshots? Done. Need a quick description of a meme before sharing it? Easy. The app even lets you choose between 3 levels of detail: quick summaries, standard descriptions, or comprehensive breakdowns. And yes, it's optimized for voiceover. Every feature is designed with screen reader users in mind, making it one of the most inclusive tools available today. From the moment you open the app, it's clear that accessibility isn't just a feature, it's the foundation. The app's developer, Bouncing Ball Games, has also prioritized privacy. Images are processed securely and are never stored or logged, giving users peace of mind while using the service. This privacy-first approach is especially important for those who rely on the app to describe sensitive content, such as personal photos or confidential documents. Alt Text Generator is more than just a convenience, it's a tool of empowerment. For blind and visually impaired users, it opens up access to visual content that was previously out of reach. It also helps sighted users create more inclusive content by encouraging the use of meaningful alt text in their own posts and messages. Whether you're using it to understand a screenshot, describe a photo before sending it, or explore images in apps that don't support accessibility, Alt Text Generator makes the process seamless. And with its shortcuts integration, you can automate your image description workflow to save time and effort. So if you've ever wished for a way to truly see what's in an image, this app delivers. It's a must-have for anyone who values accessibility, privacy, and the power of inclusive technology. Alt Text Generator is available now on the App Store, and it's ready to help you unlock the visual world one image at a time. Now back to the Coffee Time crew for their thoughts.
Well, all right. I mean, I know there are many, many other ways to do this, but again, the more ways we have, again, not everybody's the same. Not every way is going to work for everybody, right? Some people just, want to, they might find this way simpler. Do I know it's simple? No, I haven't used it yet. I just thought the app was very simple and, provides a very important aspect, of interpretation to us, right? Because I mean, I hate photos and stuff like that simply because there was no way to do this back, when I first lost my sight. But now there's many different ways to get this done, plus with the fact that, like they said, you can integrate this within your shortcuts on your phone, man, it just makes it where, one tap, boom, you got an alt text or whatever it is, So I just think it's a really, really great thing. I mean, I don't, I if you don't know one of the other ways, or maybe it's just too complex for you to do it another way, maybe this might be the way you can do it, and make it simple for you. I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about this again later after we've tested it a little bit. But anyway, that's what it is. You do a lot of this trying to get the images, Carol?
I actually don't. I mean, I have a whole bunch of photos, but when I was visual, I didn't label them. I would just scroll through and look at it and know what it was. And now it's like it's time consuming to have to go to either Pixie Box or Be My Eyes and try to get, share this so that it can describe, and I try to maybe remember what the photo was, so to have another option that can be a little bit more descriptive for me with just my voice. I mean, I'm all for it. Anything that can help me to, if I want to go back, now I have to label them, that way if I take them, I know what they are. But it possibly could do that for me, as I take a picture, have a description. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but it's just good to know that it's something out there. And it'll give me an option to start looking at some of the photos and just sitting back and enjoying the memories. That's one thing I miss being blind, the photos. So if I can have something to describe all of that, and all I got to do is do a shortcut to just be able to go from here to there, I'm all for it too. Yeah, I like it.
And I mean, again, I didn't hear whether you could integrate, adding the alt text description to the image.
Hmm.
But I mean, I know there's always been a way. I mean, Pedro's a lot more proficient in that than
Yeah,
I am. But
yeah.
again, it is a way to do it, regardless of which way you're doing it. And maybe it's just part of this app. I don't know.
Hmm.
What you think, Pedro? You heard of this app?
No, I haven't heard of it, this app, but depending on the permissions and if it's able, and I doubt that it's able to put the alt text into your image and save it in your library. That's something that
Mm.
you might have to do manually.
Right. Okay.
But yes, I have covered multiple times on how to get the image description, let's say from Be My Eyes or PixieBot, or now even the alt text app, and copying it and putting it in your picture, saving it and having it there as a descriptive uh a descriptive text for you for your later on when you're scrolling through your photos. And what Apple has added in iOS 18 was that those descriptions get transferred over. And if you have a family member and they want to describe the picture they want to send you, they could do it on their phone and put it through their phone on their app, on their Photos app. And when this picture gets sent out, the person with the visually impaired, that is visually impaired, will receive that description as well within that photo once they save it to their camera roll.
I
Mm.
mean, a lot of
So
good stuff. Like I said, especially for us, like I said, because I mean, especially, you start going through social media and stuff, I mean, at one time people were taking pictures of what they're having for dinner. Okay. But,
Right.
I mean, number one, it's a photo, right? But, okay, I mean, number one, I'm not really interested in what you're saying or what you're eating, but at the same time, you're going to put a photo at least. Now I can say, oh, okay, it's bacon and eggs, or, it's, steak and a baked potato, whatever. It's something that's going to tell us what's going on. I mean, I'm like you, Carol. I mean, I got great grandbabies now that I've never seen, right? So
Right.
it'd be great to have photos of them and, have them be described.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean, I got grandkids that I've never really seen, and so on and so forth. And now they're growing and they're pretty much becoming adults. I mean, got to be right. I got great grandkids.
Right.
They had to come from one of them grandkids, right?
We hope. Come on.
So, but I mean, just that was, I mean, that for me, that was one of the bigger things I miss and, out
Yes.
of life being blind is not being able to physically see my children and grandchildren and now great grandchildren grow up.
Hmm.
So maybe this is a way to kind of ease some of that, and make me feel better and, just give me some insight as to, depending on how detailed the feature gets, because we know there's a lot of, what we want to say, pushback on giving actual in-depth descriptions of people's facial features and all that other kind of stuff. So, I mean, I don't know. I'd be interested to see what all these people give up.
yeah, also what I've seen and what I gathered from the article, this does not save any pictures on any server. So if you're trying to get your credit card number or a important document, this could be a plus because they're not training whatever system they're using. They're not saving it within a server, so you can be secure. I'll give it like 90%, I say, that it's not gonna be like compromised, especially if they're not saving it. They're just,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Well, that's even a better thing, because we need descriptions of certain things. So, especially being non-visual, you want to know what your credit card number is. You don't want to have to tell somebody else to read it out to you so that you can, you know. So if it can do that and we're safe with knowing that it's protected, that's even better.
Right. And well, and Paul says he still can't get description of photos. Well, maybe this might be the app for you, Paul. I mean, I don't know, but maybe it'll work for you. And then, you can get with Pedro and he can help you set up that shortcut for it. So where, like I say, a little one tap thing and it goes right there. So I mean, again, anything that's going to give us, another aspect of visual interpretation. I mean, it's helpful. It really
Mm-hmm.
is. People don't realize how much that you know we actually depend on our sight, and then when you lose it, right? I mean, the first thing is, oh, woe is me, my life is over. I can't see no more.
Right.
Yada yada yada. But I mean, we learn to adapt, right? We learn that we can't live life without sight. But at the same time, I mean, we are living in a visual world, and everything, most things are created to be visually appealing, or whatever you want to call it, right? And having a tool like this that can give us those descriptions to where we can create an image within our mind. It might be a little harder for the folks in the community that have never really had sight and don't understand certain things about visual interpretation, right? But at the same time, it's going to give them more than what they had, right?
Right.
So I mean, again, I'm with it. I'm down for anything that's going to help our community out with this kind of stuff. So, so anybody got anything else they want to add on this, or
No, did it say when it was supposed to come out? Or is it
it's
already out?
it's out. It's
Oh, okay.
another free app. You can go right to the App Store right now and download it
Okay. Okay.
for free.
Yeah. I heard the free part. That part I
Yeah.
didn't miss.
Well, that was another thing I tried to, keep it to where this is free stuff, right? I ain't trying to, ain't nobody sponsoring us over here, so I ain't trying to, promote nobody getting paid. I mean, they're going to get paid when you use it,
Right. Right.
but again, it's, as long as it ain't costing us nothing to get it, it's worth downloading and giving it a shot. If you don't like it, it didn't cost you nothing. You can always delete it. So that's the
Mm-hmm.
way I look at it, right? So uh, uh, I don't know.
This
Like,
sounds like it could be a game changer. Having multiple applications that describe images for us is even better. Having a choice is better, because we have the Ali app, we have Be My Eyes, we have Ira, we have
Pixie
this new
bot.
one, the Pixie Bot, the alt text. We also have ChatGPT and Gemini. So
I mean,
all
like you say, choices. I mean, that's
so
what
it's
makes America America is choices.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We want choices in everything we do,
You
right?
get
Mm.
annoyed with one, you move into the next one, and then get annoyed with that one. Be like, let me go to this other one. This one is tripping out because sometimes some of those tools in the toolbox and stop working sometimes, or they're going under repair. So it's always good to have multiple.
Yeah. Good,
Right.
bad, and indifferent. Whichever
Or
one
they
works
old and
best.
need an update. You know what I'm saying? And they
Mm-hmm.
just ain't got around to updating the app yet. Or maybe they just wasn't making no money on it and they'd abandoned it. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
is it going to be stuck where it is until you can't use it no more, right? So, I mean, again, choices is always a good thing because also, what I've learned in my life within the community so far, I say it again, not everything works for everybody. I mean, it's more about what works for you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
As a perfect example, I'm good walking around with my cane. Some people, they just don't like it. They prefer to have a guide dog, you know, so on and so forth. But again, we got choices. And then now, I mean, cane users, we got a few different things. We got the We Walk cane. That's a choice, right? I mean, even with canes in itself, I mean, right now, my favorite cane is this new all-terrain cane. It's really, really strong. I mean, when I first started doing mobility, I liked that all aluminum cane. Man, it was really cool. Gave me a lot of tactile feedback and whatnot. Then I started snapping them. And I was like, okay, well, these canes are way too brittle. But thank God we got choices. So I went and got me a graphite cane, and that one was better, and so on and so forth. So choices is always going to help us. And having more choices of various ways to get audio description of what we're looking at, of photos or memes or, as I said, screenshots, Somebody might email you something and, okay, well, I don't really understand it, but let me take a screenshot of it and see what this thing says. So all that stuff really, really helps and works out. So again, I'm with it. I'm always with anything to help our community. Even if it don't help me, as long as it helps somebody, I'm with it.
I hear you. I mean, just like you said with the canes, they give us a cane according to our height, but after a moment or two, you might find out that you want one that's a little longer or one that's a little shorter. It just depends. Those are choices, like you were saying. So,
whatever works for you. So, anyway, we're going to go ahead and run the last couple promos, and then we're going to jump into the last article. Be right back. Did you know Blind United offers free training in assistive technology? We call them interest groups. We offer training in JAWS, NVDA, iPhone, iPad, as well as Meta Ray-Bans. We also have groups like support group, cooking groups, and crafting groups. There are also groups for entertainment like movie night and RS game night. For more information about all the interest groups that we offer, just email us at info@blindunited.org or visit our Facebook group, Blind United Interest Group. We would love to have you be part of the Blind United crew.
Have you ever wondered what it's really like to be blind? Ever wanted to ask questions but held back, afraid of offending? Blind United invites you to replace that fear with fun, learning and connection at our 4th annual walk. A mile in my shoes challenge. Join us Saturday, October 11th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Wayfinder Family Services, 50 Huntington Angeles, Vista Boulevard, Los Angeles. Experience everyday tax blindfolded, like pouring a cup of water. Try assistive technology like screen reader computers and iPhones. Get a hands-on braille lesson and discover how independence is built every day. Smile, laugh, and learn alongside the blind community. No pressure, just pleasure. Help us build bridges, close gaps, and make connections. Walk a mile in my shoes and see the world in a whole new way.
Well, it might be the potentially the last time you hear that article, that jingle, Carol.
Oh no, that's why I said I was gonna miss it. I said that the other day. I just love it.
Well, I mean, registration ends on the 4th, which is Saturday, so that jingle ain't gonna be around much longer. But if you
Mm.
haven't got signed up, please, please, please get signed up. Get your friends, your family. I can go down the list if y'all want me to, but you run into somebody every day that just don't get it. All I'm asking you to do is invite them, get them to register, and that way we can educate people on what it's like to live life as a blind individual, blind or visually impaired that person. So anyway, this next one, I actually kind of like this one as well. It's called BCC something. I forget the last part of it, but I hate group text, right? I mean, it's an easy
Mm.
way to put
Mm.
a lot of information, put information out to a lot of people at one time, but you get that havoc of, everybody starts replying to that group text, and man, let me get out of this group text, again, because it can get very, very annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Check this out. This is a way around that.
A Blind United crew, grab your third cup as the Coffee Time crew gets into this third article. Sending group texts can be a hassle, especially when you want to keep things personal and private. Copying and pasting the same message over and over, jumping between contacts, and trying to avoid the dreaded group chat chaos can turn a simple task into a time-consuming chore. That's where BCC Text comes in, offering a smarter, faster, and more private way to send personalized messages to multiple people at once. Available for free on iOS, BCC Text is designed to work seamlessly with your Messages app. Instead of creating a group chat, it sends individual messages to each contact, keeping conversations private and organized. Whether you're reaching out to friends, family, clients, or club members, this app makes it easy to communicate efficiently without sacrificing personalization. One of the standout features of BCC Text is its ability to save groups of contacts. If you frequently message the same set of people, say, your event planning team or your book club, you can create a group once and reuse it whenever needed. You can even import contacts from a CSV file, making setup quick and painless. But the real magic happens with shortcuts integration. With just a single tap, you can automate your messaging workflow. Want to send a reminder to your volunteer team every Friday? Set it up once and let BCC Text handle the rest. Need to notify clients about a schedule change? Tap and go. It's a powerful tool for anyone who values their time and wants to streamline communication. For blind and visually impaired users, BCC Text offers a clean, voice-over-friendly interface that makes navigation simple. Every feature is designed with accessibility in mind, ensuring that users can manage contacts, create messages, and send texts without barriers. It's a great example of how thoughtful app design can make everyday tasks more inclusive. The app also supports in-app purchases for advanced features, but the core functionality is available for free. That means you can start using BCC Text right away without worrying about hidden costs. And with its privacy-first approach, you can rest assured that your messages are sent securely and directly, no third-party servers, no data logging. BCC Text is especially useful for organizations, clubs, and community leaders who need to send updates quickly and privately. It's also perfect for personal use, whether you're organizing a family gathering or sending holiday greetings. The ability to personalize each message while avoiding group chat clutter makes it a must-have tool for modern communication. So if you've ever wished for a way to send group texts without the group chat drama, BCC Text delivers. It's fast, accessible, and built to make your life easier one message at a time. Now back to the Coffee Time crew for their thoughts.
Now, again, I really like this one. I mean, again, I hate group text. I really do. I mean, it's okay when it's a small group, a specific group, but at the same time, like I said, once people start replying to it, I mean, certain groups, yeah, you want everybody to see the response, but on the other ones, you're just trying to get some information out there to everybody, and you don't want everybody else to be bothered, with the consistent replies to the text. So this is a way around it. I just think it's really, really great, especially for an organization such as Blind United. We do a lot of events and stuff like that. So, I just think this is a great way to, accomplish that without creating all of these various group texts. So I'm cool with it. I don't know. You do a lot of group texting, Carol?
No, I don't do a lot of group testing, and I really don't like to receive a lot of group texting. So most of the time when I get that, I'll, advise the person that started the original text that I'm deleting it. And, I don't want to be a part of it. But when I did receive them, I would just individually send them a text, but I hated it. But to just have this option, if you have your own group or business or what have you, it's a great option. I didn't hear in there through all of this if, say, for instance, it would allow you to do a link. Say if you had like the groups that you all share, could you utilize this, to invite, say, all of us to come to the groups? Would it do that with a link as well?
I mean, whatever the text is going to be, it's going to be that. The beauty of it is it looks like I sent it just to you
Right. Okay.
when I actually sent it to, 20, 30
20
people
or
maybe,
30 people. Right. Okay.
right? And then when they reply or you reply, what I'm understanding is not everybody's going to get that reply. It's going to reply back to me
Um.
just like you believe I sent it to you only.
Okay.
So I mean, it's
Okay.
kind of thing that you can say, "Hey, party at my house Saturday night, 9 o'clock."
Mm-hmm.
And then people, please RSVP, right? And then
Right.
when they start RSVP, and not everybody's going to know who's going to be there
I
because
got you. I
they
got
don't
you.
even know who all got invited.
Now that's pretty cool. Really.
So I don't know. Have you heard of this one, Pedro?
No, but it sounds interesting. It sounds dope. I do hear a lot of people they be complaining about, oh, the group messages. I don't like them.
Mm-hmm.
That's it could get overbearing. I have one that I do sometimes have on mute because man, sometimes 60 messages in one day or multiple. Um, I had to mute like a group chat on Instagram because I could get over 200 messages.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
I think somebody we know uses something like this. Our friend down there in Claremont,
Mm-hmm.
because when she sends out stuff, she often does. It looks just like it's a text to me, but I just can't believe that she's copying and pasting. You know what I'm saying? And doing
Right.
everybody individually. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I
that's
done it before, and it takes a long time.
yes, it does. Yes,
It
it
sounds like it.
does.
Yeah.
It's
I
time
mean,
consuming, and then when I would do some of these events and we have sign up links for like forms, it's two things I need to copy, and oh my God, I had to go back and forth, copy that, and then come back, copy the next thing. But with iOS 26, we could do the voice copy, and you could copy multiple things now, making it probably easier. I haven't done something lately like a text thing, that I have to shoot out to everybody. But this sounds like it's the fix to that, because
Mm-hmm.
oh my God, it was a long, long way to imagine you got 20, 30 contacts, you have to do that.
Mm-mm. No.
or be, have 20, 30 people in one group chat text. You know what I'm saying? Now, as these people start replying, now, like you say, you can end up with 200 replies by the end of the day.
And early in the morning, I've had that happen too. I'm like,
Hmm.
oh,
I mean,
It seems like an ex-girlfriend,
right. Yeah. Well, I wish.
it just won't go away, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you
this
know.
ever happened to you? Nah. But yeah, this is a game changer. No lie, this is a straight up game changer. If this is what you do, it can help. It can help from the people that don't want to be in these group chats, and that's a lot of people as well. Um, and this could help and alleviate that, respect the privacy of that person. You don't want everybody having your number and stuff like that, and then start, "Oh,
Right.
who's this and who's that?" And,
Right.
you know.
Paul, I'm not sure which one you're speaking of, my brother. Every app that we've talked about today is free. So again, we got what is that?
BC. Oh, we talking about the
Okay,
BCC
App
well,
text or
text.
something like that.
the first one was a home quest. The second one
There you
was
go. There you go.
the second one was a alt text generator, and
Mm-hmm.
this one here is BCC Text. So they're all three of them are free, Paul. So, but
And share the live, guys. If these applications you feel like this information can help other visually impaired people or even sighted individuals, share the live, because that's what we do here. We bring you some things you can use in your life.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
even the alt text generator for all your sighted family and friend. I mean, that way they don't have to. Although they got vision, of course, it's not hard for them to create the alt text, but just being able to just take their image, whatever it is, photo, and put it in there and get it automatically done for them is going to make their life easier. So maybe they'll be, you know, more willing to, create that alt text generation when they send stuff to us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or when they make posts on Facebook, whatever social media. I mean, you don't realize how many blind people actually just sit there and scroll through social media, and a lot of times, again, we just scroll right on past stuff that doesn't have any image descriptions on when they're photos or memes or stuff like that. So this, like you said, this is a game changer. It can really, really help out on all levels. Whether it's the BCC text or whether it's this other one. The alt text generator. These are really two main things that change the game for us anyway, right? So I mean, I'm with it. I'm with it. Whatever it is, I'm with it. Like I
I
said.
know that's right. Mm-hmm. I can actually maybe enjoy my photos again, and that's very exciting for me. And take some,
Yeah.
don't leave me out.
Yeah, with that alt text, getting those image descriptions is a plus. Like I was saying earlier, having multiple applications to get a desired result even better, And this alt text, yeah, if your family member may not know how to give a good description, they could just get an alt text and send it to you, or even put it in the information field of the photo. So like that, you can save it in your camera roll and have it.
I mean, look, Halloween is right around the corner. Don't you want to know the
Ooh.
descriptions of the the costumes of people that you love will had on? That'd be great.
I hear you. And
Yes, and in my class, that's what I'm gonna show off, and it's called uh scribe me. Basically, describe me what's happening, like what's in front of me. So,
Mm.
this happens live continuously on your phone.
uh,
So something to test out too. I wanted to bring that and because they said that you could do concerts, you could do TV and stuff like that. So I want to show it to the class tonight and to you, whoever wants to come in and participate, so we can get a better idea of what this application could do.
bottom line, figure out which alt text thing you want to use, and then get signed up for our Halloween party on the 25th, and then that way you'll have a bunch of photos that you can share around of the costume contest and all the people there and what they're wearing. Again, we're offering prizes for first best male, best female, and best couple. So that might be pretty interesting. To have those photos. I mean, of course, I'd like to have a lot of those photos my damn self.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
right.
Our annual Halloween. badges
Second
coming,
for
guys.
Halloween. So again, 25th of October. So don't forget to get with us on that. It's only $25, and we're gonna feed you. We're gonna make sure you got plenty of stuff to sip on, and plenty of activities to keep you entertained for I don't know, but we're gonna be there from 3 to 8. So that's what, 5 hours. We're gonna be.
That's a party.
Well, that's what it's supposed to be, a party, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, but on that note, that's my time to get the hell out of here, music.
Well, I got the right to change my mind, right?
About?
I don't like the boys. Okay. You always saying it. I mean, if you got to play it again, fine. But I changed my mind. I don't like it.
I'm gonna see what I can do. I don't know how I got to that voice, so I got to figure out how to get back to the other voice. So I got work to do. But anyway, again, come join us tonight at starting at 5 o'clock with AI for Beginners, and then come. Just hang in there, and then as soon as that's over with, we'll get started with Pedro and the advanced group and start getting into some of these other, like you said, this scribe me kind of thing. And, like I said, we're always trying to bring you guys something new, something different, trying to show you how to make, be more productive and, make life easier on you, right? Eliminate all the question marks that's in our head because we can't see. So again, join us tonight. And then as always, please like, subscribe, share, follow, comment, all that good stuff. It really does help with the algorithm and get this information out to a lot more people. So on that note, everybody have a great day. And I ain't even on the button. Here I am saying goodbye. I'm ready to hit the button and I ain't even on the button. Okay, I'm getting there. All right. Well, y'all have a great day, and we'll see you guys on the next one.